The China-Europe Rail Line, CR Express, connects China with European and adjacent countries, primarily transporting freight containers. Since its inception, the CR Express has seen steady growth in capacity and an expanding route network. As of last year, it had linked 23 countries and 180 cities, becoming the new Silk Road and injecting significant impetus into the economies of the countries along its path. In this video, we'll focus on the CR Express and Lithuania, discussing the following. What is China Railway Express? Lithuania and the CR Express. Lithuania's repeated anti-China stance. Lithuania facing consequences. China Railway Express is a cross-border railway freight service operated by the China Railway Corporation, also known as the China-Europe Rail Line and the Land-Sea New Corridor. The service coverage of China Railway Express spans across Asia, Europe, Africa, North America, and other regions, providing door-to-door logistics services by transporting container goods via railways. Compared to traditional sea and air freight, China Railway Express offers relatively faster speed, lower costs, heightened safety, and reliability. It also presents a more flexible service model, capable of tailoring logistics solutions according to customer needs. China Railway Express encompasses two primary services, the China-Europe Rail Line and the China-Central Asia Rail Line. The China-Europe Rail Line predominantly starts from inland Chinese cities like Chongqing, Chengdu, and Zhengzhou, traversing countries like Kazakhstan, Russia, ultimately reaching Europe as a railway freight service. The China-Central Asia Rail Line, on the other hand, departs from western Chinese regions such as Urumqi and Kyrgyz, passing through Central Asian countries like Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, before reaching Europe or Russia as a railway freight service. The service scope of China Railway Express continues to expand, having established cooperative relationships with several European countries and regions, including Germany, France, the Netherlands, Poland, Czech Republic, Hungary, Italy, Spain, the United Kingdom, among others. Additionally, China Railway Express collaborates with numerous domestic and international logistics enterprises to jointly conduct railway freight services. In summary, China Railway Express is a cross-border railway freight service operated by the China Railway Corporation, facilitating efficient, safe, and reliable door-to-door logistics services. It plays a crucial role in advancing the Belt and Road Initiative and promoting international trade cooperation. Once upon a time, Lithuania was a crucial passage on the route of the China-Europe Rail Line. However, due to various reasons, Lithuania was kicked out of the China-Europe Rail Line, and the trains no longer stop in the capital of Lithuania but head directly into Russia. As an Eastern European nation, Lithuania, due to its unique geographic location, held a favorable position in the transportation industry. Transportation contributed significantly to Lithuania's GDP, and the China-Europe Rail Line was an especially crucial economic lifeline for Lithuania. In recent years, with soaring maritime costs and unstable shipping capacities, more import-export enterprises have opted for railway transport. Lithuania became a hub along the China-Europe Rail Line, reaping substantial benefits. A decade ago, China signed cooperation agreements with 17 Central and Eastern European countries and Greece, known as the 17+1 mechanism, with Lithuania as a vital member. Over the years, due to the opportunities arising from these agreements, Lithuania's economic development received significant boosts. Despite the potential to profit from the China-Europe Rail Line, Lithuania engaged in actions damaging to Chinese interests. As a result, not only were they expelled from the China-Europe Rail Line route, but even the 200 tracks that were already constructed might be dismantled. In 2021, Lithuania announced its withdrawal from the 17+1 cooperation mechanism, declaring non-participation in collaborations among Central and Eastern European countries. Besides their own exit, Lithuania also disparaged the 17+1, alleging it fractured relationships among European nations. They claimed that cooperation didn't yield the desired results, yet the truth was that they had long profited immensely from their advantageous geographical position. Lithuania even aimed to persuade more European countries to exit the 17+1 and join the 27+1 mechanism, including the United States. Not only did Lithuania exit the 17+1 themselves, but they also aligned with Estonia and Latvia in exiting. Such actions have adversely affected the advancement of the Belt and Road Initiative. The 17+1 mechanism was initially an open and win-win cooperation mechanism, allowing member countries to opt out. However, Lithuania exploited this matter extensively, aiming to cozy up to the United States. Lithuania hoped to compensate for leaving the 17+1 by joining the 27+1, but it backfired, severely damaging Lithuania's economy post-exit. Currently, they even face the looming threat of national bankruptcy. The United States has long imposed pressure on Chinese high-tech companies like Huawei. Lithuania joined this camp as well. They not only followed the US in sanctioning Huawei but also banned Huawei's 5G equipment and even removed previously installed Huawei 4G devices from their networks. Additionally, they delisted products from another Chinese company, Hikvision. Lithuania was well aware that these actions would come at a cost, yet they persisted. These irrational actions were an attempt to prove themselves to the United States, though the US paid little heed. Presently, 7 European countries, including Lithuania, explicitly banned the use of Huawei equipment, but many more European nations continue to collaborate with Huawei. In the forthcoming era of 5G, European countries will still heavily rely on Huawei. Lithuania, with a population of 2.8 million, may leap high on this issue, but it ultimately brings trouble upon itself. Yet, certain foreign media outlets, taking advantage, view Lithuania's actions as brave. In 2021, disregarding China's opposition, Lithuania expressed intentions to establish a so-called representative office in Taiwan, gravely violating China's bottom line, an act China will never tolerate. Though Lithuania claims the institution is for trade, can they truly mask the ulterior motives behind it? China promptly recalled its ambassador from Lithuania and downgraded relations between the two to a pending level. Faced with Lithuania's challenges crossing the line, China naturally chose countermeasures. While Lithuania is an independent nation, repeatedly aligning with the United States prompts corresponding responses from China. China severed the section of the China-Europe rail line passing through Lithuania, potentially leading to the dismantling of over 200 tracks constructed by Lithuania. Germany seized this opportunity, and presently, consensus among China, Germany, and Russia suggests Hamburg might become the hub for the China-Europe rail line. Lithuania's primary export commodities include 1. Timber and wooden products. Lithuania is among Europe's largest timber exporters, with wooden products like furniture, flooring, doors, and windows among its main exports. Its timber products are extensively used in construction, paper production, and furniture. 2. Textiles. Lithuania's textile exports, including sweaters, woolen garments, hats, and scarves, hold significant importance, targeting European and American markets. 3. Food and beverages. Lithuania's exports in this sector hold a substantial market share, encompassing dairy products, meat, beverages, and beer. 4. Machinery and equipment. Lithuania's exports in machinery and equipment continue to grow, including power generation equipment, automotive components, and agricultural machinery. 5. Chemical products. Lithuanian chemical product exports, including fertilizers, chemicals, and plastic products, are considerably significant. Due to the aforementioned reasons, China's customs have begun restricting Lithuanian goods from entering China. Chinese import-export businesses are reluctant to purchase Lithuanian timber, cheese, and other products. Last year, Lithuania saw a significant reduction in exports to China. Subsequently, Lithuania's economy has spiraled into distress, with over 1,000 companies closing, widespread unemployment, and towering debts. Lithuania sought aid from the United States and the European Union, but all requests were declined. If debts default, Lithuania might face the consequence of national bankruptcy. Lithuania initially gained considerable economic benefits leveraging the China-Europe rail line, yet it engaged in actions detrimental to China. China rerouted the China-Europe rail line away from Lithuania and restricted its exports to China. As Lithuania's economy faces dire straits, they are compelled to change their stance, seeking to restore trade with China and even proposing to lease their largest port, Klaipėda Port, in exchange for loans. However, given Lithuania's prior actions that crossed China's bottom line, if they wish to resume trade with China, they must first reflect on their mistakes and refrain from becoming a vassal of other nations. Despite Lithuania's absence, the China-Europe rail line will continue its rapid development. This is the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. We genuinely appreciate your support.